3 months into my LDS mission, something happened to make me seriously question if everything I was teaching was a lie. A person we were teaching invited us back into his home, and instead of listening to a message, he decided to bash on us for an hour, saying that Joseph Smith was a fraud because the Book of Abraham was proven to be false. He said that Egyptologists translated the papyri that Joseph Smith had, and it looked nothing like the Book of Abraham that we have today. I went home and seriously questioned my testimony. Was everything I believed a lie? The next morning during my studies, this is what I learned. The majority of the papyri that Joseph Smith had were destroyed in the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. We only have a portion of the text today. Even if the papyri didn't match the translation, that doesn't mean that God couldn't use the papyri as a revelatory trigger for Joseph Smith. Much like the Book of Mormon, it wasn't a word-to-word rendition, and it was instead translated using a seer stone in a hat. And if the Book of Abraham was false, how did Joseph Smith get the following things right without them being in the Bible or discovered during his lifetime? The story of Abraham being sacrificed by an idolatrous father, supported by these ancient texts. Showing that Abraham was an astronomer, supported by these texts. The story of Abraham being saved by an angel, supported by this. Joseph Smith knowing that these figures represented the pagan gods. These 4 figures representing the 4 corners of the earth. Or how Joseph Smith predicted the famine in Chaldea, supported by these texts. I could go on and on, but the moral of the story is to not base your testimony on anti-Mormon literature. When I learned of these evidences that support the Book of Abraham, that's not what brought my testimony back. What brought my testimony back was the Spirit of the Lord. We have a divine source of knowledge and truth that comes directly from the Lord Himself. We need to turn to Him when we have questions, and the Spirit is going to reveal the truth in us, just like He did for a struggling missionary 3 months into his mission.